All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis camp of the Great Millstone, and we're here to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yeah.
Yahweh,
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 Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like to the speckled bird, who are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
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 All right, we're just gonna go to an open forum. Just moving through the spirit. All right, this is First Thessalonians chapter 5, starting at verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need
Hey, somebody.
that I write to you."
Hey, somebody else read. Somebody else read from the thumb.
Oh, the water.
I got it. All right. It's the book of Thessalonians, chapter 1. First Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
And he's saying that why? Because the hopeful elect men of the Lord we're already in the know of what's going on. All right, our spiritual discernment is here. We're able to see what's coming down the pipeline. Yeah, we don't have exact dates or anything like that, but we can tell by the signs. Yahweh Shem Shai has opened our spirits up to be able to see. All right, we're no longer blind and walking in darkness, man, like these other people in the world. Okay, we actually know what's going on and what's coming. Right?
Precept.
All right, go ahead.
Precept.
Go ahead.
Because we're doing exactly like the scripture says, watching as well as praying, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Go ahead, this guy.
This is Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the times past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made."
And that's where we're at. All right. So we're understanding the times that we're in. All right. Everything's being made plain to the men of the Lord, man. All right, to the hopeful elect brothers that are out here, man, pushing and teaching this word. All right. Now, we're, like I was saying, we're not in that darkness. All right. The Lord's opened up our eyes to what's going on. Was that it on that? Were you gonna keep going or? Did you? Okay, go ahead, Barzal. You say you had one?
That was the same precept.
Oh, God. Hey, that's the spirit. All right, go back to Kanaba.
All right. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. For yourself know perfectly that the day of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. Us, the men of the Lord, yeah, we know that the Lord's going to come like a thief in the night. But why is he considered coming like a thief in the night? Because a thief is going to come when people are asleep, right? Or they're not around or paying attention, right? They're not going to pick the thief's not going to pick.
Or when they least expect it.
Exactly, kind of. So the thief isn't coming for a brother that's awake and paying attention and knowing what's going on, right? He's coming for those people that are asleep, that are not taking the words of Yahweh Shem Shai from the men of his prophet serious, man. All right. Hey, Jake want to play games out here, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You're about to be caught up in this thing, man. You think this world is going to keep continuing and you're going to have children upon children. You're going to keep living in this captivity. Nah, the Lord is going to force his hand because this place is full of wickedness, man. So he's going to destroy this place and bring the kingdom of Israel, bring us to the top, man. Starting with Yahweh Shai, man, on down. All right. So that's the times we're coming in. But Jake is out here asleep and they don't even realize what's going on, man. Or if they did hear it, they don't care. They just want to do what they want to do, Someone say precept?
Yeah. Okay. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 43. And it reads, "But know this, that if a good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would have not suffered his house to be broken up."
Or start at verse 1.
Verse 1.
Yeah, start at verse 1.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 1. And it reads, And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. Verse 2, And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Hey, and why did he say that to the disciples? Because all this is going to pass away, man. Through what? Nuclear thermal destruction, concentrated laser beams from the chariots. Ultimately, when Yahushua comes down, man, all hell's going to be broken loose, and this place is going to be flattened, man. There ain't going to be no America, Babylon the Great anymore. All right. And you know, in other places where, guess what? The beast system is, man. All right. There's no longer going to be that. All right. The kingdom's going to fall. All right.
See, I had you start at verse 1 because Matthew the 24th chapter is basically clues on telling us, look, these are the things that are going to happen in the end time. You know, these are clues to let us know when Esau rulership is about to be over with. You know what I'm saying? That way we won't be caught up like everybody else and the Lord come as a thief in the night. These are clues.
That's right.
All right. Verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Verse 6. And
sorry. I'm saying that's an example of some things that's going on today. People saying they coming in the name of the Lord. They're deceiving people with their bull crap, man. All right, but the elect not going to be deceived, as the scripture says. All right.
Yeah, because he said, let no man deceive you, man.
All right.
Because see, if they deceive you, if a person is being deceived, that means that Yahushua is going to come up on them as the thief in the night because they're not aware. They're caught with their pants down. See what I'm saying? Because like in the old times, remember in the old days when our grandparents were growing up as kids and stuff like that, a lot of them people used to leave their house with their doors unlocked and windows up because what? They was in security. See what I'm saying? But as evil progressed in the world, guess what? People start locking their doors and closing their windows so their houses won't get broken into. You know?
Yeah, I can remember, leaving toys outside, bicycles and everything, and it'd be there the next day,
Yep.
That's how it changed.
Not no more.
Not no more.
Yeah, they done reduced it to having the videos outside just before you walk up. Got alarm systems with all the bells and whistles.
Yep. Okay. Verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
And right, hey, aren't we seeing those wars and rumors of wars? Hey, now you got the Russia, Ukraine. All right, you got China teaming up with Russia, Iran teaming up with Russia. You know, you're seeing the troop movements, man. Hey, these people aren't moving troops around for no reason. That's expensive. All right, all this equipment and stuff getting moved. It costs millions of dollars to move all that equipment. You think they ain't gonna use it? You think all the nuclear missiles that they built, it's about to go down? You know, they didn't just build these things, for nothing.
That's why they left all. That's why they left all that equipment over there overseas in Iraq. That it costs
Afghanistan.
Like the brother said, it costs money to move all that stuff, man.
Yep.
And they left it over there for propaganda too. Put it out there, but.
It takes a lot, just from the people, the logistical standpoint of it. It takes years to leave a place once you've been occupied for so long. You don't just, all right, pack it up, we're out of here next week. Nah, it's too much stuff going on,
Right.
It's funny you mentioned that. I was walking out of the gym, and on the CNN ticker, it was saying not to believe the apocalyptic rhetoric that's going on out there.
Oh,
And,
see,
yeah,
the doomsday prophets, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, this is the truth, though.
That's no different than that movie. Look Up.
Yep. Yeah. Don't look
man.
up. Yep.
They don't want you to believe what's coming.
Yep. Because they trying to keep you stable. See, that's why the first, which we'll get back to that First Thessalonians, because they want to preach that peace and safety, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll get back to it though. But go ahead, Barzal.
Okay.
Yeah, because to back up Nathan's point about it's not easy to just pack up and just move. That's why even when you get thrown out of your place by Esau give you 30 days, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
you got a whole house full of stuff. You can't just move all your stuff in like one day, man. You got couches, TVs, refrigerators, clothes, toys, all those miscellaneous items that you got to box up and pack up if you want it done right. If you just throw your stuff in the truck and try to run off, all your stuff gonna end up broken and missing, and you know what I'm saying, mishandled and everything, man.
Yep.
Hey, even the dog agreed on that.
That's right. Hey, it's spirit.
Yeah. Go ahead, brothers.
That's right.
All right. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7, and it reads, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. For there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places."
And that's what we're seeing. All right, we're seeing that nation rise against nation. All right, all the peace talks and writing treaties and all that stuff doesn't mean anything. Even the sanctions. All right, hey, Russia and them, they're blowing off them sanctions, man. They're like, hey, suit up and boot up, man. We about to get it in. We ain't caring about no paperwork. What you can do with this pen, you know. We're about to do the thing.
Yeah,
you know. And it says,
it's enough talking, man. We done with the talking.
Yeah. Because it's all the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. Because Russia tried, quote unquote, tried to go to the table multiple times, and NATO and the EU, they just blew them off. In America, hey, right. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So Russia has already made the case. Hey, we tried to do everything possible. Now there's only one way, and that's what? Go to war.
Yep.
That's what. Yep. So that's that's that nation rising against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines. All right. Now we've been having famines because you got not only famine of food and water, but you got famine of supplies, lumber, steel, workers. Yep. You know what I mean? That's a commodity, workers. So then you got your pestilences. They got all these different variants, all these other diseases that are out there in the midst, like Ebola and stuff. That they're just sitting back, man. And all these things are going to be keep hitting and hitting and hitting, man. There ain't gonna be no rest for this place, man. And as you can see, things just keep happening every single day. There's something major happening, one shape, form, or another, and multiple things. All right. We could spend over 2 hours right now just saying how much is going on without touching the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it is out here right now.
That's right. That's right.
Appreciate.
Go ahead, Barzal.
Just real quick. 2 Timothy 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come.
See, perilous times. Hey, somebody get that word perilous for me real quick.
I got you.
You got it? Okay.
Good.
Okay. I got the Greek.
Perilous.
Okay. Yep. Because perilous isn't nothing good. All right.
Yeah, Khan. I got the definition right here if you want it.
Go ahead.
It's Khan, it's the definition for perilous, full of danger or risk. All right, similar. You want any synonyms?
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Greek. What'd you have in the Greek, Tezekiah?
Yeah, no. Bring out those synonyms.
Synonym, Khan. It says dangerous, hazardous, risky, unsafe, treacherous, vulnerable, uncertain, insecure, critical, desperate, in danger, exposed. Ultimately some bad times.
Yeah,
like
yeah. No, and that's what's going on now, man. Because you got some people don't know where the next meal's coming from. All right, you got war on the horizon. All right, people getting sick, bills piling up, because of what happened during the pandemic. People's about to lose their, there's people losing their houses, getting booted out of their places. A lot of these things are happening right now, man. And those are perilous times, man. Danger, no certainty in it. That's what's going on. There's no, you don't know if you're gonna live tomorrow. That's the type of feel, for an untrained person, for a person that doesn't know what's going on. Like the hopeful elect men of the Lord. So they're not built up. These people of the world are built for this system, man. And then once the system starts collapsing, man, these people are gonna panic, which they're already doing on a low level. But it's just gonna increase.
Precept.
And you can tell people are at a low spot, man, because they're willing to take juicy juice that they don't really know anything about, and they'll take that jump shot just to get their job so they can be fired next week. So it's like, damn, you took that jump shot to keep your job because you're bought into the system. That's the only thing you know. Then you get fired because you truly didn't want to take it, but you took it because you thought you're gonna have this job. Now you done been bamboozled. Now you still caught out there, man.
Yep.
That's it on that. You still have something, Hezekiah?
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, okay, go ahead, Amor.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50.
I thought. Wait. Hezekiah said he had something in the Greek or something.
I'll go back to it. Yeah, we got the Greek for perilous, which is it's kalepos, and it says through the idea of reducing the strength, difficult, dangerous, furious, fierce, hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, hard, savage.
Sorry. And that's the time, and that's the times we in, man. All right, these people don't know what to do, especially Jake, man. They're finding out that the American dream is a nightmare. All right, they see things collapsing right in front of them. Man. Some Jakes are gonna be blind with it, But hey, that's to their destruction, though. It's not like they weren't warned. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You can go back to that Matthew if you want to, Barzal.
Oh, did you want his precept or no?
Oh yeah, I'm on. Got it. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's right. And how they walked in great pride because they thought they were somebody on this side of things, right? Especially Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You shouldn't be proud about nothing, man. We're in captivity. All right, we're under Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Man, we're at the bottom. All right, in the list of nations. All right, so what's there to be proud of? That's why the Lord's going to have to smoke you 2/3, man, because you don't take the Lord serious, man. You take him for some type of punk, man. But Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man, is really about to make this place desolate, man. You can feel it in the air, man. Just like that song from Benny Siegel, man. You feel it in the air.
Yep.
And that's what's going on, man. The men of the Lord, see, we're attuned to the spirit. Thawadi Abashim Yahshua for that, but we feel it, man. That something big is about to happen soon. That's really gonna shake this place up even more than it already has been.
God.
Yeah.
God. Hey, read that again. I'm a one.
Come. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
And who's the number one is walking in great pride? Esau, the so-called white man. He don't think that this country is going to fail or fall. He still got that Titanic mentality that even God himself can't sink this ship.
That's
what
right.
I'm saying? But the Lord is collapsing this place right before his face. You know what I'm saying? But he still got that pride that, hey, he's still trying to build in the year 2035.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't see this place lasting that long. We don't see this place lasting another year, man. But that's just the pride of Esau, man. He don't think that nobody can harm him or touch him. He think he's untouchable, man.
Yeah, quick precept.
I got one too.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. It says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall."
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So just like you're saying, you know, the most Esau Edom's the most prideful. You know, just like the elder is saying, and so just the Lord is just telling you that these are the signs that you're starting to see. They got this high amount of pride, and then of course you're now starting to see the decline, and you're starting to see like again the perilous times, and pretty much it's decaying from the bottom up, you know. And so outside, you know, initially that looks so beautiful, but when you're living in it, you know, and you're seeing all the atrocities and the and how, more importantly, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have been affected, you know, which makes up the 12 tribes of Israel, you know, then you can actually see like they're falling, you know, and it's because of, you know, great pride, and the Lord hates a prideful man.
That's right. Hey, because
got a quick preset.
Yeah, and just real quick. Yeah, because like Kanaba was saying, like from the outside, you basically looking in, this place, America looks like the place to be at, you know, especially these outside countries, right? But they don't realize once you get into this place, the foundation of this place is destroyed, man. All right, and this place is crumbling, man. And you see that you're like, damn, this ain't what I seen on TV, you know. Hey, but guess what? Hey, because this place is an illusion, man. All right, it's just a trap. All right, this is a place full of bells and whistles that really don't mean anything at the end of the day. You know, it's all vanity.
Well, it used to be a rumor. Used to be a rumor years ago about America being the land of milk and honey, with streets paved with gold.
See,
you know, that's how that was the lies that were being told to the other countries, man. That America was the land of milk and honey and streets paved with gold, and everything was beautiful over here, and the people are so nice, and you become a overnight success here until they moved over here and realized, no, it was all a lie. That's why a lot of these people now are going back to their homeland because they see this place is done, man.
Yep. I've seen just here in my area. I've seen a few Chinese restaurants that have been there since I was little. They packed up and went back to their country. Straight up. Real deal. I was like, man, that's the scriptures right there, you know? Hey, but that just makes everything, it's a faith booster because it makes everything more real because you're seeing it play out in the scriptures, man, and it's happening right in your face, you know?
That's right. Go ahead, Barzal.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is back to the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Verse 8, and it reads, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 9,
all these are the beginning of sorrow. See, that's the thing. We're seeing all this pop off right now in our face. We're looking at the news articles, or whether it be local news or world news. We're paying attention and we're seeing it. Like, okay, yeah, things are about to go down, but this is just the beginning, though. With these earthquakes going around, this is all just the beginning of what's to come. Because what it said, Jacob's trouble, man, it's like a time like never before. All right, so we're moving in that grasp of the Jacob's trouble, man, and the persecution. All these things are coming down the pipeline, man. We're just waiting for those appointed times that the Lord set up. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 9, and it reads, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
That's right. And they truly hate the Hebrew Israelites. They just can't do anything to us. Like the Lord has this protection over us right now. All right. That's why they don't like to see us on them highways and hedges bringing it out the truth, man. These people of this world hate the truth. All right. That's why they said the truth hurts. All right. And these people don't want to feel hurt. They just want to feel what's good in their flesh. They just want that smooth words. They just want the sparkling image, right? They don't want nothing, quote unquote, negative. Just because you tell people the truth, that doesn't mean you're negative, But the people of this world takes truth for being negative. All right. And bad, good, sound advice in this world is considered negative. Oh, you're just being negative. No, I'm telling you the truth of what can happen. Blah, blah, XYZ, you know.
But that's
Hey, Jake don't.
but that's only because it's directed toward them. Now let it be
Right.
directed towards somebody else, then they'll jump on the bandwagon and be pointing fingers at everybody else.
Yep. Exactly.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Go ahead, Kadash.
I'm one copy something.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Amar.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate. They abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Yep, see, and that's why we're gonna be persecuted for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because they don't like to see us bringing out in the highways and hedges and in the main parts of their cities, man. You think Esau Edom likes to do this? But hey, we're just like we're fulfilling prophecy. We're not fulfilling prophecy, but the Lord's fulfilling prophecy through us, man. Being out there on them highways and hedges, all right, doing this work, man. You know, making these scriptures that we're currently talking about come to life, because we're going to be persecuted for bringing it out, man. For His name's sake, we're going to be persecuted. That's why we're supposed to count it all joy if we're getting persecuted for His name, because that means what? We're fulfilling His will. That means we're doing something right. All right, these other false camps that go out here speaking madness and doing whatever they want on these crazy microphones and saying anything they want to, but they don't get pages taken down. They don't get kicked off the streets, you know. It's us bringing out the 100% truth, who they hate. You know, they don't care about these other reprobate groups, man, because they're not speaking the 100% truth.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Because to prove that, we just got a warning on the page. The other day I seen it from the live show we did, because we didn't put the age restriction on there. How petty is that, man? Yeah, they ain't give us the strike, but it was a warning. Because we didn't put an age restriction. But yet you can have a video with two men kissing in front of a child, groping each other, and they don't get no warnings and no strikes or nothing.
Right. They'll put it under health education or something.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. And then it just let it slide.
Nathan is right. That's the category that we'll put it in for real. Nathan is right.
Yep.
And that's how you know we're in this wicked society, man, where all manner of wickedness is considered a high esteem versus the honest truth, man, of this word, man. Like I said, if we all posted a music video talking about killing everybody in the world and slanging the biggest dope, we'd have a billion views and be promoted on the front page of YouTube, man. But since we bring out the truth and we expose Esau and his wickedness, now they try to shadow ban us, you know. So your live stream doesn't pop up, or your subscribers can't see you, but you've been putting the videos out, you know, or blocking from, or giving us warning like that bogus warning because you didn't put the age restriction on it. Okay, stuff like that, man.
Let's see.
All right, so Kadash, you had one, right?
I got one after Kadash.
Okay.
All right, this is just to back you up with what you had said, Nathan. This is Isaiah 30:10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not.
Hey, read up a few verses. I think it was a 28, or what verse you at? Let me get here. Read up verse 8. Start at verse 8.
Now go and write. This is Isaiah 30:8. Now go and write it before them in a table, and note, and in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
He's talking about these scriptures, all right? Go ahead.
That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
And who's that talking about? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the children of Israel, the most hard-headed nation on the planet. But the Lord loves us still, right? Keep going.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesying not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yeah, because like I said, Jake don't want the whole truth of the scriptures. They just want to hear the smooth things. Yeah, they'll be, Jake is cool to be called a king, or a princess, or we're the chosen people, but they don't want to do what the chosen people live. They want to live in this world as an Israelite, but they want to be of this world. They don't want to change their ways and come back, right? So they rather hear the smooth things out of it. They don't want to hear, hey, you got to stop doing this, that, and the third, right? And you got to stop doing this, and you must do this. They don't want to have the responsibility. They just want to know, hey, we Israelites, and we got, and the Lord's for us. That's it. But they don't want to do the things that they ask, right? They want that smooth speech. All right. You read that next verse.
You want me to go to 11?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, because the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Right, because they ultimately don't want the truth of Yahweh Bashim Shah. They rather us go away from them. All right, because we killing their vibe. Or hey, I ain't even trying to be on that, So Jake don't want to get cut with the word, man. Especially if you got family members, you might come around. They might, if you've hammered them in the scriptures in the past, they might be like, yeah, I ain't really, they'll avoid conversations like that. But hey, because they don't want the truth, man. At the end of the day,
that's the Kendrick Lamar spirit. Please don't kill my vibe.
Yep, exactly. Go ahead, Elder.
That was it. Yeah.
Okay, this is Luke to back you up. What you said earlier. This Luke chapter 6. I'm gonna start at verse 22. Get straight to the point. It said, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." Why? Because
right, look.
we tell them the
Oh,
truth.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah. No, I was saying, it said blessed. We ain't cursed for people hating us for the name of the Lord, man. We're blessed, man. So the Lord in His eyes, He's seeing us like, hey, the water for sticking up for my name. While guess what? They might beat us, bruise us, whatever the case may be, but it's for the name of Yahweh Shem Shah. We're gonna be blessed, man. The Lord's gonna look out for us, man.
Right.
Hey, you don't know what we're gonna go through. The Lord can, bless us with spiritual powers, or have a brother come save us. We don't know what's gonna happen. We just have to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, and He's gonna pull through like His words say. So if these considered bad things happen to us through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, because the words say, how much more the good stuff that He already planned for us,
That's right.
And but it's all good because it said we were blessed, man. If they hate us for His name's sake, Actually, could you reread that again, Elder?
Yep. This Luke 6 and 22. It said, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake."
Right. And see that's what ultimately Jake don't want us around them, man. Because they feel the presence of the Lord with us, man. That's another thing that gets these people all acting weird and funny in the world. It's because they don't know what they're feeling, but they know there's a presence there, man. So they look at you funny, right? Yep. But ultimately they don't want us around them, man. Because like Elder brought up, is like that Kendrick Lamar, don't kill my vibe spirit, and that's what they're on, man.
Yep.
But really, they just want to maintain being a damn demon. That's really what the answer is.
Yep.
Go ahead,
exactly.
This is the book of John, chapter 15, verse 18. It says, "If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you."
Go ahead, All
right, so Yahweh Shai got hated on, man. All right, so that hate that we get, man, and the scripture say, no servant is no greater than his master, man. All right, so he got hated on, we're gonna be hated on too. All right, and why does the world hate us? Because our mindset, our lifestyle, everything is contrary to this world. All right, nothing in this world is being done right. All right, we are the only light in this world. All right, and the world hate the light. All right, it says, verse 19, it says, "If ye were of the world would love its own." Right, that's why they all kick it together. When co-workers go out, they hang out. It's just something about, and they be want to hang with you. All right, because they know it's something different about you, man. All right. But at the same time, they be giving you that look, man. They be hating on you, man. Right, it says, if you are the world will love its own. It says, but because ye are not of the world, all right, which means we are separate again. We're not a part of this world, man. It says, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. All right, and yes, we were chosen.
You just answered your own question.
Right, so the Lord made us separate from this world. All right, and that's why we're getting hated on, man. All right, we're not like these people. You know?
I got some.
Precept.
Yeah, good.
I had a precept too.
Con, go ahead, you run me.
Con. This is St. John 3:19. It says,
after these two precepts, we gotta go back to 1 Thessalonians.
Con. This real quick. This is St. John 3:19, and this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. All right, so 2/3 of our people are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are joined with the agendas of this world, all right, the customs of this world, all right, which is what it's pretty much darkness, all right, because if it's outside of the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Ashai, you in darkness, man, and that's just going to lead you into what confusion and death, all right, and as Yahweh Bashim Ashai sets up holy men, all right, to condemn this current evil world, it's like a condemnation unto the ones that want to continue conducting themselves contrary to the ways of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. All right. And they can't come in these latter days, man, because Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, he has to choose you to get this understanding from the foundation of the world. All right. So ultimately it's just, prophecy being played out, that's it on that.
Who had the last precept before we go back?
I did just back up pretty much.
Because see, really, even all these precepts that's coming out, it still leads back to 1 Thessalonians 5, because when you're in darkness, then guess what? You get caught as a thief in the night. See what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, that darkness shows that your house is not being occupied. That's letting the thief know that what, you're not at home. So that allows him to what, come and break in and steal your stuff.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead, Barzal.
Oh, okay. This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh.
Go ahead on that.
And then here again, ye adulterers and adulteresses, that's messing around with the customs, not of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, idols, not of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that those things, you go against the law, statutes, and commandments. Anything that is contrary to the scriptures, you are making friendship with the world, taking this juicy juice. Okay. Multiple things that are against the scriptures. It says, whosoever will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh. And that's the last thing you want to do, is be an enemy of the Lord, because he has the power to take you out, in the worst way. And he will do it, when you're his enemy.
That's right. Hey, who can deliver out of his hand? Correct. Nobody. Slack it. I do that. My bad. Right. Yeah. Bars or Kanabai still got 1 Thessalonians up.
Okay.
Yeah. Go back to that. Start at verse 2 again.
Okay. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then
and then look, see that here's the thing. That's what the media, like, and in America and stuff, they want to push that peace and safety. Everything's gonna be all right. Russia's they may be bluffing, and there's certain things where they're trying to calm the people, but really all hell's about to break loose. Go ahead.
Peace and safety.
Well, see, the reason why they do that, because they really told the American sheeple the truth of what's really going on. It'll cause a mass hysteria.
That's
right.
What
I'm saying, then everything will really be out of control. They wouldn't be able to control nobody from that point on. Like I tell you in Ezra, they wouldn't regard their kings or princes no more.
Princes, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yep. They just like
they
that
thought
movie.
There was a false, they thought it was a false flag when they stormed the Capitol. No, it's going to be a real thing pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Just like that movie Don't Look Up. All right. They're like, hey, we can't just tell these people that the world's about to end. You know what I mean? So doing the same thing.
So they lied to them.
Yeah. So that's why being hopeful elect men, hopeful elect men of the Lord, we're attuned with the Spirit and we understand what's going on. We can sift through the BS. All right.
Right.
So that stuff doesn't catch us off guard like these other people. They get rocked to sleep easily. They think, oh, okay, cool. Hey, well, let's go ahead and plan that trip to Florida that we were talking about 3 years ago. You know what I mean? But all hell is going to break loose. These people are planning for the future, 5 and 10 year plans, man. Hey, listen, things are moving quickly for a reason.
Just to back you up, bro. If you look at any movie, any like end time doomsday movie, they wait until the last second to tell people. Yep. Like when the media is finna hit. Morgan Freeman want to get on the TV. Now he want to pray at the last second when they'd have known for months and years, and this was coming, man.
Yep.
If I may add,
just like you made the point about the movie Don't Look Up. The only reason why the female president did finally admit is because she was trying to win back the votes of the people because she was caught up in the scandal.
Yep.
That's the only reason why she finally said, "Okay, well, this is what's happening," because she was trying to win back the confidence of the people, man.
That's right. That's right. And that goes to show that movie was really putting out the dirty laundry of especially how America rolls, man. They were putting that. See, that's how they like to do it. They like to do it with a smile behind it, tell you the truth with the laughter, just to throw you off. It's like it's joking, but it's true.
Right.
Go ahead with the precept.
Go ahead, Barzal.
Oh, no, I was just gonna back you up, Elder. Even though that they're gonna rise up. In the meantime, I know at the White House they putting up concrete barricades, not only there, but around other government facilities around the world as well. Mm-hmm. So they know it's bound to happen, despite waiting to the end.
Yeah, there's that second Ezra's coming into play. Yep.
That's
King
right.
Princes, they ain't gonna listen. They know it's about to go down. Oh. All right, Kanaba. Go. Oh, hey, Tezkai, did you say you had something?
I do, but did he finish that verse?
No.
Yeah.
It's in that verse.
Okay. It says, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right. So just like a woman, she might have some birth pains or whatever, but eventually that baby's gonna start coming without her really knowing. There ain't no time stamp on it. The baby, once the baby starts coming, man, it's gonna come. So just like it says, it says sudden destruction, just like a baby suddenly comes once it's getting to that time of where it's about to come out, right? Just like the destruction of this place. It's now coming to that point where now you'd have these birth pains, and now this baby is coming. All right. Well, in the like manner shows the destruction to this place. All right.
Once that baby breach, you can't push that baby back in the coochie no more. It's over.
That's right. It's over. Right. You've got a new baby, boy or girl, whatever it is. But this one's gonna be a nuke. A nuke.
That's right.
Attached with other things, So
I got a precept.
$1 million, and 1,000 ounces.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
I'm still holding.
Hezekiah
Okay.
got
Yeah, go ahead, Hezekiah.
This is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
See, destruction coming. All right, and they're gonna seek peace, but there ain't gonna be none. All right, like just like we're just talking about the baby. Hey, once that baby's about to come out, there ain't no shoving it back. Like whoa, let me get an extra month. Nah, when the appointed time comes for this destruction that Yahweh set up, hey, it's gonna happen, man. He's not a man that he should lie, right? All right, well, let's go into Isaiah the 55 and 11. You know, so his word won't come back void. You know, just roughly paraphrasing that. All right, so that's the position we're in now. That's the time period we're in. We're at the end where you can see it. You know,
I got a precept.
Fourth quarter with 1.1 second left on the clock.
That's right. Hey, speaking of the clock, just like their doomsday clock. Where is it? Just almost to midnight, which means it's over. It was like I can't remember the stamp on it.
A couple of inches away from midnight.
Yep. So
what's so crazy? What's so crazy? They trying to actually push the clock back further.
trying to figure out. Oh, maybe it ain't too bad. Run that calculation again, Mr. Smithers.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right.
Maybe it's not as bad as we thought.
Right.
I just looked it up. It said it was 100 seconds to midnight. The doomsday clock for 2022.
Yep.
100 seconds. That ain't shit.
Yeah, that means all hell's about to break loose.
That's less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because 2 minutes is 120 seconds. So it's at 100 seconds. That's like a minute and a half.
See? I'm telling you, man.
I got a precept real quick.
If I may add something real quick.
Go ahead.
Just so just like in that scripture in 1 Thessalonians, that's what man tell you that it's gonna be peace and safety. But we just read in Ezekiel chapter 7, that's the Lord telling you that destruction coming. And they that seek peace, there shall be none. So if you got man telling you about it's gonna be, peace is coming, the restoration of Babylon is coming and all this and that, you understand the scriptures say, man, Babylon will not be healed. It's gonna continue to fall and continue to fall, like we've been saying, circling down the drain. So in Lamentation would say, who is he that saith and it come to pass and the Lord commanded not? So they the ones who saying and commanding that peace gonna come, but the Lord saying that's not gonna happen. So like the man speaking,
it's June,
right? So yeah, that's just the point I was just making on that. Man gonna tell you everything gonna be all right, because you tell a man the destruction gonna come to Babylon, they don't want to hear nothing like that. Just like how the apostles bring up the point, you tell them they don't want to hear nothing like that. So of course, let's be honest. So of course they're gonna say anything to go against it. But as the scripture say, just like when we go into the times, we understand that destruction got to come to Babylon before we receive our salvation. So it's gonna happen whether you like it or not.
That's right. Yeah, the Lord. Hey, Yahweh Shai isn't moving off your feelings. Well, I don't believe that. Why? You don't believe it because you don't want it to happen? No, it's going to happen, and you're going to be caught up in it.
What if somebody believe?
What? That's why they don't want to believe, because they know they're going to be destroyed. They know they on the inside. They know they're doing wrong, and they don't want to change, and they know they're going to be destroyed. That's why they don't want to hear it, man.
Yep. Right, because when
they're willing to take a chance. They're willing to take a chance to hit you in the mouth instead of hearing what's right, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Because you start bringing out these scriptures to people of the world, man. Hey, they countenance change and they spirit leave their body. It looks like they just start looking all funny and stuff. Yeah, I got to go. Yeah.
They look at that invisible. They look at that invisible watch on their wrist.
Yeah.
Especially when they walk past the cap. Hey, that's good. That's good. I'm glad y'all out here.
Yeah, just so we ain't getting up on your ass. Yeah,
I'm glad y'all out here walking past with that drive-by shalom. I'm glad to see y'all out here. Y'all keep up the good work.
Yeah,
won't stop to hear the word.
No, can I?
Huh?
No, can I? They'll roll up and say shalom. Yeah, y'all study a little bit. Yeah, they get to spit their mad. Then when you correct it, nah, brother, that ain't what that mean. That mean this and this. Oh, okay. Hey, I gotta go catch my bus, man. I'm late.
Yeah.
My wife over there waiting on me across the street. She just waiting for my reservation up. She calling me. We went on the phone 10 times. We ain't heard it ring once.
Oh, or like
right.
They say, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being beat down and downtrodden and them being over us. And then you tell them, oh well, there's an end game. This place got to be destroyed for you to be on top. They, oh, I don't want that to happen.
Right.
I don't know where to go with a pistol socket.
I got a preset. I'm still holding two also.
I think number one had one.
That was shocking.
Yeah, shocking.
Go ahead, Shock.
Hey, you right, Taz. You right, Taz. Go ahead, Shocky.
It's 2nd Ezra 16 and 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment."
See, hey, and the Lord isn't so slack, all right? Because once again, the people of the world think the Lord is slack, like he takes forever or he be procrastinating. Nah, the Lord just don't move on your time, all right? And the plagues aren't going to be slack because they're going to be boom, 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 and you seeing them. Be like even what from earthquakes, there's different diseases and sicknesses coming out, man. Rather it's quote unquote man-made, but we know it's all of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. At the end of the day, he controls it all. All right.
Even the judgment, like the one I put in the group yesterday about the woman that was sitting on their little bench or whatever she was sitting on, then that car hit that van and smashed it. That man, that's like.
And that judgment was too perfect.
Right.
Them people spread out right when that happened. Like, all right, y'all get out the way. I gotta take her out. And,
yep.
Man.
Good.
It's like them people on that boat of Jesus.
Yep.
The
rocks fall at the perfect time to destroy them, man.
Yep, that cliff, man.
Verse 39.
Go on.
Go ahead,
Shot.
All right, it says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side."
On every side. So listen, if you don't have Yahweh Shemel Shai, ultimately, especially if you're not of the children of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you're gonna be through out here bad. I mean, this is about to be the worst time in history. All right, just like the worst time in history, just like it says Jeremiah 30:7, man.
Mm-hmm.
A time like never before. That means you can't put it towards anything else that happened in history, and it's not going to equal to the amount that was about to go down. All right, It's going to be that scary out here if you're not built up. In the name of Yahweh Shemel Shah, of course.
Real quick, that ties into the Amos too, man. When you think you escape this one situation, then you run into another, man.
That's right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that real quick. Yeah, because that's important. Because Jake think the day of the Lord is flowers and gumballs and rainbows, like we like to go into. But that's Jake's real sentiment on the Lord. They really think the Lord out here is just some powder puff,
That's the church's line to the people talking about the day of the Lord is rainbows and kisses and eating Jolly Ranchers and blow pops. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not the day of the Lord, man.
Yep, with naked babies rescuing people.
Yeah,
I'll read this for you.
Shooting arrows at everybody.
Go ahead, Kanak. Thwada.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord."
Go ahead, finish that, Slacky.
To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
That's right. See, it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day." Now, that woe goes into destruction, but it's not talking about, us as men of the Lord. We desire the day of the Lord. But it says, what is it in it says, to what end is it for you? And that's talking about the people that are out here wanting the day of the Lord to come, but yet they do nothing the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. So it's like the Lord's asking, like, hey, why do you want me to come back? To jack you up? I mean,
right. Know? Hey, look at the word desire, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's you desire, boy.
Right. That's your.
I got it right here. It's desire. From Google, it says a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen.
Yep. See, and Jake wants, they have that feel. Even these heathens, man, they do the same thing. They can't wait till the Lord come back and save them, man. They don't need saved. All right, the children of Israel need saved. You start with your Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're the one that need saved. All right, we at the bottom of the bottom, man. We don't have control of anything. All right. So
it's like the scriptures. It's like the scriptures say they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. Because
that's right.
Like we said earlier, man, the church has literally lied to these people about the day of the Lord. They're not telling people that the day of the Lord is coming with doom and gloom. They telling the day of the Lord is going to be a good time. You see what I'm saying? That the Lord is just going to forgive you for all your wickedness that you have done throughout your lifetime when He come back. So everything is going to be all good. You commit adultery, hey, the Lord just say, hey, He forgive you. He gonna give you a hug anyway. You know what I'm saying? You committing sodomy, then the Lord just gonna give you a hug and say, it's okay, my child. No, that's not what's gonna happen, man. Because if people really knew about the day of the Lord, that is really doom, gloom, and destruction and judgment, well, guess what? You be asking folks, are you ready for the Lord to come back? Hell no, I don't want the Lord to come back. That'll be a real response.
Yeah. Because they have no clue how much death and destruction the Lord is bringing. They have no clue. They don't even realize on the daily judgments that happen when these people get killed in these crazy style accidents, like that lady getting smashed in the chair. They don't consider that even judgment. They just say that was a freak accident. You know what I mean? Nah, the Lord is out here dealing.
Freak of nature.
Through the fear of the Lord,
persuade men.
Persuade men.
Yep.
Because that fear, if they knew, they like bro said, they be like, oh no, I ain't ready for that, man. I'm still young. I ain't ready for the Lord to come back. I still got stuff to do.
Precept.
Right.
That just
I gotta finish my blunt.
Yeah.
I ain't done smoking weed. I'm still young.
Right.
Let me finish this off. Go ahead.
It's like I was just gonna say, like the elder said, that just proved that they know they're not right. Everybody believe, and they wake up saying prayer and all this and that. But then when you tell them, well, the Lord will come back, and they conscious, they know, like, oh, it start to roll in their mind all the wickedness that they have done because they know they're not doing right.
Yeah.
And when they reject it, that means what? They want to continue to live in a world that's full of perverse and wickedness. So they're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
This is back in Amos chapter 5, verse 19. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Hey, keep going. Finish the last verse, and I'll go into it.
Huh?
Go ahead. Finish that 20. Yeah.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?
Woo, see? And he gave a great example. It's like, man, you flee from a lion, or you get away from the lion. Now a bear met you. All right. Well, you get away from the bear, you went to a house, leaned on the wall. Now a serpent bit you. That means there is no rest for the wicked, man. You're gonna be totally and utterly destroyed out here. Judgment. You have got a first class ticket for judgment, man.
That's right.
All right. And you ain't gonna miss this flight. I'm telling you. The Lord is gonna deal with you, man.
The scripture said, who can deliver you out? Who can deliver out of my hand?
That's right.
You know, there ain't gonna be no escaping y'all about Shema Shai, man. Oh, you don't worry about it. Oh, we're gonna be able to go. We're gonna do like they did. Independence did. We're gonna hide in the sewers. All that's gonna be destroyed.
Man, look.
Not one stone left upon another, player.
That's right. Right. See? But they don't.
Well, hell, they showing you this on a small scale, even here in Babylon or worldwide with this whole C-19. Because remember, they told you, you take the first stabbing jab, you cool, everything go back to normal. But then they came back and said, well, now you got to take you gotta take a shot of this and a shot of that, a booster shot. You know what I'm saying? After you take the stab and jab, and then you'll be okay. Then they came back and lied again and said, well, you got to take a booster for the booster that you took for the stab and jab. You see what I'm saying? So it's no escape, man. You know what I'm saying? These people are trapped in the world of what? Wickedness, man, because they thinking their lives is good when they take the stab and jab, and then their Uncle Willie die, and then they big mama die, and then they cousin Susie die, and then they say, well, that's because they didn't take the booster. Well, they took the booster. No, they ain't take the 5 boosters because they came after the first booster, after the stab and jab. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They escaped the lion, then the bear met them, then they put their hand on the wall, and now a serpent bit them with all these boosters.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's still no remedy, because now you got to put on a construction mask over your face. And they said that's not even 100% proof.
Yep. Well, now that a commission out in the EU, I can't remember the name. I'll have to look it back up. But now you got them scientists coming out and say, "Hey, we got to slow down on these boosters because it's about to make it's going to jack up your whole immune system to where it won't even work. Autoimmune disease is going to start destroying yourself.
Yep,
because you done overloaded your system, man, with all that BS.
It did.
Well, they done gave the people AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you in a relationship and you couldn't find out you married or something, you find out you got AIDS. Well, your spouse gonna look, how the hell you get AIDS? I ain't had sex with nobody.
Damn.
They're not gonna think about they got the stabbing jab. They're not gonna be thinking about the stabbing jab.
They're
not.
thinking
of hell. Somebody didn't cheat it.
Yep.
I was just thinking what you said. That's that love of many waxing cold. It'd be cold. Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all.
God, I got something. Anybody holding?
Yeah, go ahead, Urami.
Kaka, this is real quick. This is Habakkuk, and I'm gonna just start at this is Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." And ultimately, all right, that vision is speaking about these prophecies that are being revealed unto who? The prophets, for so that the prophets can break them down, all right, break them down, and to make it plain, make it for a majority, for mainly our people to understand it, all right, because even though a lot of things are plain in the scriptures, the Lord, he also writes things in allegory, all right, and in dark sayings, all right. So that's why Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he has to ordain certain men to understand what is being said, all right, that's coming from the heavens, all right, for it to be proclaimed here on the earth. Okay. Verse 3, "For the vision is yet for an."
If it wasn't for the apostles bringing it down for us, well, hell, we wouldn't understand. The Bible would still be a mystery. You know what I'm saying? We'll still be running around with John 3:16 and having not a full understanding of Revelation 1 and 13, or not even understanding what Job 9:24 meant. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." All right, and ultimately, all right, just like Jeremiah, how it's saying Jeremiah 28:8. All right, basically going into the prophets of old has as a matter of fact, I'm gonna just get it.
I got it for you.
If you could read about it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evils and of pestilence.
All right, and those same men are coming back. All right, what are we prophesying about? Well, war, evil, and pestilence, man. War is coming to this place. All right, pestilences. All right, you hear more and more about these C19 variants that are pumping out. All right, they're pumping out like seasons to a TV show, man. All right, and they're amping up and they're getting more and more wild. All right, they're getting more crazier out here. All right, and you're seeing how it's affecting, all right, our daily lives here. All right, how we operate in this society. All right, how more and more restrictions are being set to play. All right, if you're not bound down to this man. All right, and ultimately, this place is just gonna wax worse in its confusion. All right, and it's gonna bring war. All right. That's a part of the vision, all right, that I'm reading in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. I'm going to jump back to Habakkuk 2, and I'm going to read 3 again. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. All right, so ultimately, all right, these prophecies that we are reading about, they're going to come to manifest, all right? And you know, Jake that's settled on their leaves, all right, comfortable, they're not foreseeing the evil to come, the bad times to come, all right, because they're settled here, all right. And another thing too, the Lord, he operates on his own time, all right. It's not like this is gonna happen, but if you think this is gonna happen on Friday, it's not gonna happen on Friday. It's not gonna happen next Friday. Ultimately, it's gonna happen. But for the ones that are in the light, that are in the understanding, it's not going to overtake them as a thief in the night. You know, going back to Thessalonians, which was brought out, 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry." All right, the majority of our people, man, they hear this type of stuff, man. They think it's just going to delay. All right. Majority of our people believe that nothing bad is going to happen to this place. Like no imminent danger is coming here in Babylon the Great and also around the world. All right. It says, "Wait for it."
Well, that's why a lot of our people sold out, man, because they lost, like the scripture say, woe to them that have lost patience. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really believe that the Lord is coming back, man. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, though it Terry wait for it, a lot of them are impatient. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got time to be waiting on the Lord. They want, it's like the JG Wentworth commercial. It's my money and I want it now. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of these, that's how a lot of these Israelites are, man. It's my blessing. I want it now. I ain't got time to wait on the Lord. You know? Go ahead.
Kind of just like how when we was in the wilderness, Jake was talking about, we want to go back to Egypt. You know?
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
It says, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right. So we know it's that these prophecies are not going to be tarrying, you know, all right, because it just said it in this verse. All right, because we're constantly measuring the time diligently in itself. All right, just constantly looking what's happening around the world. All right, just because it's not being pushed out here in Esau's mainstream media, you know, he just wants to keep you distracted. He don't want you to know everything that's going on, you know. But you know, it's important that you know that the men of the Lord, all right, that they measure these things, all right, because it's gonna speed up the times for the elect's sake, you know.
Hey, and that's the thing. Once again, coming back to you know, the men of the Lord aren't going to be taken as a thief in the night. because we know we've been built up in Yahweh Shemel Shah. We're watching, we're praying, we're paying attention. So we ain't gonna be surprised when you wake up and shit's popping off this day. Every day we wake up excited. Hey, what's the latest breaking news? All right, because we're waiting. We're watching the times diligently, man. We're wanting to see. We know what has to happen, so we're looking for those things. Let me put it that way.
Hasting.
That's right. Hasting is coming. That's right.
I got something.
Go ahead, brother.
Just the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7.
You
Yes, Lucky.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Just the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tarry to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. Right. So you're not supposed to be playing with the Lord like bro saying, I'm gonna come next week, I'm gonna come next week. Shalom. Y'all doing a great job out here. Oh, yeah, is that what you say? Is that what the word say? If I'm gonna come back next week, y'all gonna be right here, right? All right, y'all gonna be right here. I'm coming next week. I promise you. Or I'm gonna contact the camp in that city tomorrow. Or next time I see them brothers out there, I'm gonna find out where they at. I'm gonna go out there, man. All right, let's put the Lord off from day to day. Even if you already in this truth, all right, you just spend days of just bull crapping, not giving no time to y'all about Shema Shai. You put the Lord off from day to day too, man. I'm gonna do a lesson tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. You know what? Tomorrow night when I get off work, I'm gonna do that lesson. You know what? Then you know what? The Lord, He's already put the Spirit on another brother to do the lesson. Because you playing around, putting them off from day to day, man. It says from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord coming forth in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. I saw you people say, I'm gonna get it right.
But at the same time, though, bro, at the same time, you know what I'm saying, as men of the Lord, we can't be hypocrites. We can't be telling folks out there to make sure they follow the Lord and do what they're supposed to, and then behind closed doors, we not doing what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? We got to do our work too, man. We can't just be forcing down everybody else's throat. Make sure you keep these commandments and make sure you're doing videos and blah, blah, blah. But behind closed doors, we not doing it. We can't be hypocrites, you know what I'm saying? And it's true, because the Lord hold us accountable. You know what I'm saying? Just like we're trying to hold them accountable. No, the Lord holds us accountable first and foremost because we know better.
God.
Go ahead. That's right. All right. Was that it? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Finish your last verse again, and then we're gonna go back to Thessalonians and end it off in Thessalonians, because there's a few more verses in Thessalonians that need to be brought out.
God,
certainly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. All right, so that's people playing around with the Lord, acting like you're gonna get it right, and you're not, man. Are you gonna be destroyed in that day of vengeance in your time of security? You know, maybe you wasn't affected by this world pandemic. You know, you doing good right now. You know, how people, what I need the Lord for? You know, especially people got money. They're not thinking about Yahweh Shema Shai. That ain't what's on their mind. They mad on what? If you look at people's social medias, what are they always talking about? Chasing the bag. All right, that's what everybody mad at, is chasing the bag, man. Not the Yahweh Shema Shai, but in that bag of security, you're gonna be destroyed in the day of vengeance, man. All right.
That's right. You're gonna get that body bag.
That's right, bro.
Go back to 1 Thessalonians 5. There's a few more verses that we need to finish out on.
Verse 4, Kanaba.
Verse 4.
Verse 4 through 6.
God.
Verse 4.
Well, no, I'll take that back. Verse 4 through verse
till the end.
Yeah. Well, no, we can stop at verse we're gonna stop at verse 7.
God.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
Right, as we've been establishing, hey, the men of the Lord are going to be paying attention and watching for things to go down, so we're not going to be caught by that thief. Like the elder mentioned earlier, hey, a thief's coming for somebody that's got their light out. You know, someone that appears to be in slumber, right? Somebody that's not paying attention. All right, so that's who is going to be caught out there. You know, not the men of the Lord that keeps the light shining. You know, that keeps the lookout, that stays on their posts watching, right?
Yeah,
because I remember as a kid, my grandmother used to use this saying like, "Boy, now we're trying to pull the wool over my eyes." You know what I'm saying? You know, because you know when you got the wool over your eyes, you're in darkness, man. Somebody could, you know, run game on you or try to play games with you, man. You know, go ahead.
That's right.
Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness.
That's right. Hey, the men of the Lord are of the light, man. All right. We you know, we not only walk the walk, but we not only talk the talk, but we walk the walk. All right. So, you know, we focus on not being a hypocrite, following these law, statute, commandments to the best of our ability. You know, give an honest and sincere effort for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. You know, we're the ones, you know, professing the name amongst men, right?
Precept.
All right. We're not in darkness like these other people, man. Go ahead, Kanaba.
Yeah, it's the book of Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof and instructions are the way of life.
See, and these scriptures are a way of life, man. Start, you know, Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. He gave us the playbook on how to live and how to do things right by Him. You know, to be considered, you know, a good servant in His eyes. Yeah, you know, we fall short of the law, but that's why we're saved under grace of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So, you know, it's about that effort at the end of the day, giving the effort towards the Lord, man. You know, because you see the people out in this world, man. The thoughts of the Lord are not in their hearts at all. You know, you can tell by the way they live. You know that they don't care. They're just doing whatever the flesh, whatever pleases them. You know.
Reset.
Go ahead, Amwan.
Con. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Mm-hmm. That's right. See, and this word, that's what we have to live by. And Lord willing, we stay and endure to the very end by living by this words, you know, these scriptures, man. You know, because that's the light unto our path, man. That's what's going to keep us on that straight and narrow, you know, that straight gate, right?
That's right.
We can go to back to verse 6.
Verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
We're back to 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6 now. It says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, because other people are showing that they're asleep. We're not talking about just being in the bed sleep. We're talking about sleep spiritually. All right, they in that dead state. They don't know what's going on. All right, they're just they wake up, go their job, do whatever BS they got in between, and that's it. And they start it over and do it all over again. They have no clue what's about to happen. All right, so they're in that state of sleep. Right.
That's why they take the stabbing jab, because they're asleep.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Because Jake, you know, that don't, you know, that, you know, they really brothers really can't say they ain't never been exposed to the truth. Is that they never, you know, gotten to really follow it. But see, these people, they just don't know what's going on at the end of the day. I kind of lost my train of thought, but they just don't know what's going on. Go ahead, Barzal.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11, and it reads, and that knowing the time, Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and it reads, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than what we believe.
Mm-hmm. That's right, and that's what the times we're in, man. Hey, that's what I said. We don't sleep as do others, man. Because we know our salvation is nearer than we believe. All right, because we're paying attention. All right, we're trying to live these scriptures to the best of our abilities, man. All right, so we're not in that darkness. We're not asleep. All right. Go ahead, Okay, Elder.
This is Isaiah 59 and 10. It says, we grope for the wall like the blind, and we grope as if we had no eyes. We stumble at noonday as in the night. We are in desolate places as dead men. because that's what happened when you don't have this truth, when you don't have the light, which is how it shine. Like I said, you grope for the wall like the blind. You know how the blind be walking along and putting their hands on the wall to try to feel their way around. That's how the people do that don't have this truth, man. That's why they be into these other philosophies and other doctrines and worshiping these idols, because they don't have the light, so they're considered blind. See what I'm saying? And then it says, we grope as if we had no eyes. We stumble at noonday as in the night. Just like your house is pitch black. You walking through the house and you bump your toe on the corner of the table because you can't see, so you stumble. And that's how these people do out here in the world that don't have this truth. Even though it's daylight, you can see out here, but spiritually they stumble as if in the night, because why? They don't have the light. Like the brother Amawan brought out my word is like that word is a lamp unto my feet and a light into my path. They have no guidance. You see what I'm saying? You don't have this truth, you don't have no guidance, so you're gonna stumble like you walking in darkness, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That's right. I'll go back to verse 6, Kanaba.
Yep. Verse 6. Verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as others, as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Right. Let us watch and be sober. All right. Let us be paying attention. All right. All right. Yep. Making a call on election, sure. All right. Staying in the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man. Not veering off. All right. Staying, keeping your eyes single towards this truth, man.
I got some.
Go ahead, Shaki.
Nope. Nobody brought out 1 Peter 5:8, did they?
I don't believe so.
This is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour."
Hey, that's right, because Satan will sneak in because he desires to sift you as wheat, right? Like the scriptures say. All right. So you have to stay on your P's and Q's, right? You got to stay 10 toes down in the truth. Like I said, keep your eyes single, man. You know, stay built up in these prophecies, man. You know, keep the words of Yahweh Shema Shah flowing through you. All right, staying with it so you don't get caught out there, man. All right, maintain the light.
Yep.
All right.
That's why I said be sober, because it's this is the second time we didn't heard the word sober within the last 5 minutes. So the Lord is not saying don't be drunk off a fifth of douce. No, what it mean by sober is not following these other philosophies or doctrines. Because remember, these philosophies are also known as wine in the scriptures also. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the Lord says keeping your eyes single on what? On his word, this truth. Not be drunk off, you know what I'm saying, Buddhism or Egyptology or, all this other madness and nonsense. Even as an Israelite, don't be drunk off these other wayward doctrines like John the Baptist fell out the truth. That's a drunken philosophy, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Go ahead.
Yeah,
bro.
The Lord's calling you a drunk because you speaking madness,
Right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kanaba.
Yep, verse 7. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
Yep. So they hold in this darkness, man. They living and dwelling in that, man. They're not trying to see the light, man. That's what's coming down to,
Precept.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 16. The man that wander out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
That's right. Hey, that's the real walking dead. All right. Because when you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're in a dead state. Or what? You're in a blind, deaf. You're touching the walls. It's like, hey, because you don't know what you're doing. All right. You don't have no light. You have nobody guiding you. You know what I mean?
And you're a spiritual mime.
Right. That's right. God. That's it, though. Yeah, that's right.
I got some if anybody holding.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
Read one more. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Romeo.
Khan, this is a quick one. This is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." All right, and the simple man, our people are simple. You know, the 2/3 of our nation are, man. They're simple, and they only want to do wickedness. All right, they don't want to follow the ways of Yahweh about Shem Shai. All right, they don't seek anything good. They don't see how it's gonna benefit them. You know, therefore they're not gonna be able to have that type of wisdom to be able to discern what type of times we're coming into. You know, because hey man, just like how in ancient Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, all that wickedness that was being committed, and you know, certain ones they just wanted to stay. You know, that they caught the judgment for it. You know, and you know, just like here in America, all right, it's gonna be something similar, but worse, man. All right, you know, not just sodomy, but all the types of wickedness that goes on this place. All right, a prudent man are going into a wise man. They're gonna be able to receive what's being said in the scriptures. All right, and prepare themselves for that day. All right, ultimately, to try to gain what? Salvation. All right, to get themselves hidden from all the perils and dangers that's gonna come to this place. You know.
That's right, bro. Let me get one more verse from you, Kanaba, verse 8.
Yeah, verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation.
Right. So how are we putting on the breastplate of faith and love, man, through these scriptures? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? It says for
you got to read verse 9.
Yep. God, yeah. Because go ahead and read that verse 9.
For Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
That's right. So the Most High didn't set us up to for unto wrath, but unto be saved, and that's why it says at the end of verse 8, it says the hope of salvation. Because all us men here, we have the hope of salvation. You know, because ultimately we have to endure to the very end, and we hope the Lord sees favor in us. All right, that's our hope. That's why we do what we do, because we're hoping for salvation. All right. Now the rest of this world don't have this hope because they haven't been built up in this. To what the hope for. Like I said, they're blind. They're trying to grab onto the walls. They're trying to have someone else lead them, you know, because they don't have no spiritual eyes for this, man. You know,
that's right.
So, yep. That's it on that. We can close it out right here.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
All right.
Barzal.
All right. We hope this lesson was edifying for the body, and once again, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well and teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who live in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also, salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of earth that be like it to the speckled bird. You would say shalom.
Shalom.
Abba
Abba.
Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.